Folks, my name is Fishing with Dom, and these are not my sunglasses. Let's go fishing, Andy.
Let's go fishing.
Folks, it's your friend Fishing with Dom, and I'm with my good friends, Cam and Andy.
What up?
We're in Omer, Michigan today, and we're sucker fishing. I'm excited.
Oh, this is...
Who's ready?
We ready?
We're going to get on them today. We're going to be using yarn. I'm excited. I haven't fished with Andy out here in a couple years. It's been a hot second, but Cam and I have a tradition of coming up here.
We got after him.
And for those of you who don't know, sucker fishing the Rifle River is a staple to those in Michigan.
Michigan tradition.
At its best. We're going to go down there and see if we can catch some. But first things first, we got to get ready. Let's do it! Yeah! How's you feel, Andy?
Just like that, we got a...
Oh, he's coming around the log right there. There we go. There's a lovely sucker.
And just like... Alright. Nice clean release.
What we got going on, Andy? This is a nice sucker, a little dirty from beaching them.
Yeah, but man, these things...
They're tough.
You know, they're not that big, but man, they are just trucks.
That's got a little bit of blood on them. I'm sure it'll be okay.
That's alright. That happens.
Ah, fine release. They're strong fish.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Way to go, Andy.
Thank you. Are you catching or releasing, honestly, at these? Ooh.
Dom, is that number 10 for you today?
Yeah.
The consensus is in. Pink is the way to go for spring. Right there in the front of the nose.
Alright, so today we're just using a standard 3-way swivel with treble hook with some yarn, like we said all day. And what you do is you just cast at about 11 o'clock. You let that sink. Now, we're using 3/8 of an ounce, and we're just tapping the bottom very nicely. Just like that. You'll just feel it scraping right along the bottom. Once it starts doing that, you'll feel it stop and maybe go down. Sometimes that's a snag, so you just kind of pop your rod tip up a little bit and it'll usually pop back out. In the event you catch a fish, sometimes when you hook a fish, you don't even realize it's a fish. It'll just sit there and it'll just stop. And after you catch so many snags, it'll kind of trick your mind. So a lot of times you can lose fish thinking they're just snags, losing weights, losing hooks, getting frustrated. But the biggest thing is just enjoy the day. Just come out here, lose a lot of tackle. Just lose a lot of tackle because you're not punched in. You're not at work. So just letting it bounce on the bottom like that. Oh. That was a little tap.
Folks, this is not a drill. Cam is hooked up with a potentially large steelhead. It is just take and drag. Cam, how are you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
She ran, didn't she?
Yeah, I'm starting to get some ground on her, though.
Just take her nice and easy. As the Beach Boys would say, nice and slow to Kokomo. Oh, Andy's got one down there. Hi, Andy.
Hey, this one's got a twister tail stuck in it.
Taking them nice and easy.
Starting to gain ground.
Does it feel like a steelhead, or is your drag just low?
No, my drag's pretty good.
Back in your line.
Doesn't matter.
How's she feeling? Is it fighting like a sucker?
I don't know what the frick's going on here. I don't think suckers jump, though, do they?
No. Never like that. No, that was a big old tail splash.
Did it come off? It came off.
This is a very average sized sucker, would you say? Kind of on the bigger
Beautiful.
side. It's got quite a few snag marks on it, but it happens.
Yeah.
Got him that time. Player keeper?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'll bring you the pliers. I just can't fucking film. Folks, Cam just caught a fish and I just hooked up, so. So I'm doing like this power like wall sit right now. Okay, you got that. Yeah, that's it. I wouldn't show that one off right now.
Does this mean you're the player keeper now, Dom? Player keeper?
I don't need no pliers now. You know what I almost needed though, Andy?
What?
Andy.
Oh, I see.
Oh, This is why you should always exercise safety first. Because I barely got nipped right there by this hook.
Ooh.
And it's going to pull out no problem. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine. Got some bounce to him.
Bounce.
Is it here?
Oh, I think it's just a chunky sucker.
Chunky monkey.
Turkey slab?
He's a nice boy.
Alright. Get him right there.
Wow.
There's that chunky sucker.
Just
Wow. Look at that. It doesn't get any better than that. Basic steelhead yarn, bottom bouncing with 3/8 ounce on a 3-way rig. Doesn't get any better or more simpler than that. How?
Hey, Dom, you want to try that snag?
Huh?
Snag.
Okay.
Oh, there's a little mud in the mouth. Again, this is just normal steelhead yarn. Pink, orange, chartreuse. We ran a little purple sponge. Had luck.
It's looking good. It's looking good.
Great, and we've been pretty much catching walleye on the same colors too. I mean, just nothing really. Pink's definitely the hottest right now. It's the biggest catch ratio, but everything works.
All right, let's give her a good release.
There we go.
Nice little toss. That'll do.
That'll do.
Yee yee.
Yee.
Or any sucker killer.
There we go. Oh my sucker.
Yes.
Oh my sucker. Beautiful. On the pink again.
Yeah, thanks for the fish, guys.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay.
Oh, I got one too.
Dom. No. We're gonna cross. Let me give it in the beans.
I just lost one.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, dude. You let him take your fish off the hook and let it go.
There we go. Oh, mine got off though.
Oh, this thing is a horse, dude. Look at this. It's a horse. It's a biggie. You are the fire keeper. I am. I've been here. My fire keeper's been left out. Homer sucker. Look at that sucker. Look at that. Oh yeah.
a feeling. I'm high on believing.
Andy was right. Pink is really getting it done today.
Yeah.
Beautiful sucker right here. You just...
Can I offer you some pliers, Dom, from the plier keeper?
I will take some pliers.
Yeah.
Because what we're going to do, we're just going to pop that hook right out of the top of his mouth and show him off. I am the plier keeper now.
Been a while.
So I'll just show him off a little bit. Like, that's a fantastic sucker if I've ever seen one.
He's a beauty.
Yeah, we'll just give him a nice little didgeridoo back. We're doing the fish dance down here, folks. Andy is hooked up to a steelhead, and I think he still has it. We are on the run because this fish is going.
Oh my God, Dom. Oh my God.
Oh, Cam, you got to get down there.
What do you need me to do? Ooh, whoa.
That's a big old steel. That's Andy. That's a giant steelhead.
Oh my gosh.
You're kidding me.
Don't
Cam, don't be a little girl. Holy cow, Andy. That's a giant steelhead. Oh, do you see him going for it? Hey, give me something. Give me something, sugar.
Welcome to Omer, Michigan, honey.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
Wow, here, let me clean this beautiful girl off. Wow. Gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I am shaking right now.
That's a beaut.
Orange yarn.
Oh my gosh.
Orange yarn.
We weren't expecting that today.
No.
Wow.
I am so proud of you.
Nice.
Look at this. This is a trophy.
That's a beaut.
That's a beaut. All right. That's a walleye. You got a walleye, sir?
Oh, no. Is that a gator?
Gator.
Gator.
Later, gator.
Is it in the mouth at least?
It's in the mouth. Okay. Then no.
Is that a nice gator there?
Oh.
Just a moment.
It's a walleye.
There we go.
There's that pink yard.
Walleye season is closed here in Michigan, so it's going to go back in the river immediately, but just goes out to all my walleye friends right there. This walleye wanted himself some pink yarn. Beautiful walleye, that's for sure. We're just catching everything today.
Shout out to the gator gang.
Shout out to the Gator Gang.
Gator gang.
We'll put him back. We'll put him back.
Little Oh, my sucker. I would like to share this with our viewers. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Abu Garcia, Gibson's Whiskey, Shimano Reels. Oh, my sucker.
Ooh, Cam, I got one.
Little beauty. Dom, hold on, Dom. Here.
Hey, the hook popped out, but I still got a fish. Another nice sucker. Probably the 20th one I've caught today. So, you know, back he goes.
Double play.
So we got
We both got one on.
one for Cam right there. And then Andy's doing it right now too.
Over here.
And
Okay.
okay.
Okay. All right. Huh?
Way to go, Cam.
Beauty. Oh, my sucker. Oh, my sucker. Oh, my sucker. Oh, my sucker. Sucker.
I dig it. We are having a fantastic time today out here on the Rifle River, getting a hold of some of the suckers, and I'm going to show you a little bit of what we've been using. As far as the terminal tackle, I just bring a little tiny dollar store box with me. This is all of the tackle I bring. I'll bring a selection of hooks, size 2 octopus hooks. They work. You can use a hook anywhere between a size 2 octopus just like this or up to a size 10 treble hook. Whatever you want to use, these suckers will put it in their mouth and you'll hook them and land them no problem. And I always bring an assortment of weights with me, all depending on how hard the river is pushing and what the current is. So I brought some half ounces with me today, but today the ticket has been 3/8. I've been feeling bottom very, very well, and I've been catching quite a few fish. I use 3-way swivels. But coming off of the bottom of the 3-way swivel, I use a teeny tiny fast snap, just like this one right here, so I'm able to adjust my weight accordingly if I need to. If I want to go fish upriver where it's a little bit deeper and the current's a little heavier too, I'll be able to go up in size if need be. And as far as bait goes, little tiny pieces of yarn. I've talked about this before in my YouTube videos. This is what I use when I sucker fish. Yarn. I bought this yarn from Kmart years ago when there was a Kmart near my house. What else do I have in my magical pocket full of sucker bait? Well, I wouldn't call it bait, I'd call it sucker attractant. Got a candy bar wrapper. I'm going to put that in the pocket because I don't believe in littering. And here's another good color. Just your regular green sponge. That's caught us a few fish today, but today we've been focusing a lot on fishing yarn because you just use a little bit of it at a time. Just tie it around your hook, and I'm not exactly sure if this sort of bait resembles vegetation or fish eggs somehow. But as you can see, I've got orange and chartreuse, and I've been working purple today. Yarn, sponges, worms, beads, it all works, and that's all you need to do when you're sucker fishing. You make your cast, tap the bottom, just like you drift fish for anything else. And I've got a little tiny treble hook right here dressed in some orange yarn, and I've caught quite a few fish with this today. And for a rod, you don't need to go too heavy, but you also need to have a little bit of backbone. I would say a medium all around is the best option to go with. Medium heavy is a little too much. A medium light isn't going to have enough power to lift them out of the current and really, really fight that fish. But I've got my 3-way swivel going down to my fast snap and weight. The leader I've got going on, this is a lot of the times just going to be a simple monofilament, a 10 or 12 pound. You could even use 14 if you want. I like to use the thicker stuff because I'm fishing around a lot of rocks, a lot of sticks, and I need a line that's going to hold up. And you know, when it's this strong and I'm picking up on these fish, I can grab the leader and just pull them in straight to me. There's no finesse or finagle to them. But my main line, this is a Berkley Fireline 8 carrier. I got it in the white because I really like drift fishing with highly visible line. So whenever my weight in presentation is tapping the bottom, I can see the vibrations from the movement of the weight skidding across the bottom of the river in my line. Very sensitive line. It's a 10 pound as well, and it doesn't stretch. And I've been catching a lot of fish today, and I think I've been catching more than Andy and Cam. Just because with this super line, braid, whatever you want to call it, no stretch, that sucker touches it, I'm able to sock it to him and get her done. But medium power rod, spinning reel, 10 pound line, that's all you need. You don't even need to use braid. Just get yourself a fishing pole, regardless of condition or how much it's been used. Get a medium, something trusty, just like this you probably have sitting in the garage. You make it to the Rifle River come late March, early April. There's a lot of suckers to be caught and a whole lot of other fish to be caught out here. So check it out, but let's get back to fishing. Ooh, you got one, Andy.
Ooh, it's feels like a pretty good fish. Oh, solid fish. Solid fish. This is a walleye?
It's another walleye.
We got a gator, Cam. Gator number 2. Unfortunately, on the Rifle River this time of the year, walleye season is closed, so we're going to have to immediately release this fish. Try not to harm her as possible. There we go. Oh, she's missing an eye. Walleye with one eye.
The one-eye walleye.
One eye walleye.
Got you.
There we go.
There you go.
Good little pop.
And then
Show the folks at home. Oh wow! I
dropping milt on you.
Hey,
Yeah.
you didn't know we were making a different kind of video now. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Beautiful. All right.
Put her back. Yarn and walleyes.
Awesome.
That's
Darn
crazy.
walleye.
It's a nice one.
Nice.
It's a really nice one. I thought you were a dedicated St. Croix guy.
Yeah, I am. You know, sometimes you gotta change and just have a little variety. It's like a box of chocolates. You don't want the same chocolate every time. Oh shit. You know? Sucker, sucker.
Say something.
All right. Well,
Omasaka's
Omasaka's
Omasaka's,
another double header. I mean, it's been
all day,
header after header.
all day.
Been all day head.
Bloop. That's a very big one, Cam.
Yeah,
wow.
look at that thing. That's a fatty.
Fatty boombalatti.
It's HD fatty.
I credit it to the snap-on weight.
The snap. This one goes on to those snap-on weights that you
One of our
love.
sponsors.
They're not a sponsor, but all right.
There you go, big boy. Whoa!
Off to live another day.
He goes. You haven't recorded yet? Yeah? Oh, is that a gator? Is that a gator?
I don't know yet. It's a walleye.
Yeah, I was going to say, that looks like a gator.
Come on,
Yeah,
guy.
that's a gator.
Come on, guy. Come on, guy.
Yeah.
There we go. Got him. Well, nice, beautiful walleye about to go back into the Rifle River because season is closed, and yellow bits of sponge. That's what they'll go for. So, I was telling Cam and Andy that my last fish of today is going to be a sucker, but I'm actually really content with my last fish being a walleye. So, we're just gonna let them go home. And then we're gonna go home. That's a wrap from Omer.